Well, good afternoon and welcome to Harden Heroes for this afternoon's National League South clash between Chippenham Town and Bath City. City returned to Wiltshire in the A4 derby with a new manager, a victory behind them and a grind at which they have never lost. To be fair, it's not often they come here with Chippenham 6 places above them in the league table. For City, the positive result against Aveley has put some clear daylight between themselves and the league's bottom 4. But I'm sure Darren Way will be wanting his side to look up the table rather than over their shoulders at the relegation slots. On Boxing Day last year, City won 2-1 here, with Scott Wilson and Cody Cook making it 2-0 before Dan Ellison scored a consolation goal in the 87th minute. I'm sure City had settled for a similar scoreline today. For Chippenham, it's been a typical yo-yo set of results. Yet in 14th place, Gary Horgan and Matt Coop continue to pull rabbits from the threadbare hat of City's rivals. From the Pridham-Saunders era and their hyped-up games to the Steve White apoplexy when his Chippenham side surrendered a 2-goal advantage to lose 4-2 back in 2005, this match has always been a mouth-watering fixture. Let's hope it's the same this afternoon, and alongside me I have Chris Chappell, whose mouth is already watering. Chris, hiya.
Yeah, almost dribbling there, especially after yesterday. But yeah, very good Christmas. Thanks, and obviously City coming in on the back of a 3-0 victory over Aveley. That at the end of the Kendall reign there. I would say new manager, new striker as well. Brad Ash straight into the team today.
Yep,
as well.
And it was, I mean, something of a contrast to their recent performances, wasn't it? Because they looked really comfortable and accomplished in that game against Aveley.
Yeah, we were quite shocked, weren't we? Obviously, I think what it was, you had two teams who had very brittle confidence coming into the game. And whoever scored first, I think, was going to have the advantage. And City did that within 3 minutes with that Kieran Parcell close-range finish. And spurred on by Jordan Alves, another man of the match display from him. 3 up at half-time, and Aveley were gone by that point, and it was it
also
points.
Really galvanised the crowd, didn't it? Because in the second half, you and I both noticed even throw-ins were getting cheered, and every tackle was applauded. You know, suddenly it's almost like the crowd regained their confidence as well.
That's right, another crowd of over 1,000 at Twin, which is amazing, really. And yeah, they were buoyed by that. Obviously, the great start, and I think the season as well of Merriment would have helped slightly as well. But yeah, great. You can get the crowd on side, and then it just means you can hold on to that lead a bit easier. I mean, today away from home, we're going to have a lot of Romans fans here. It's only a short trip, of course, just up the A4.
Always a little difficult. We are right down at pitch side here, just one tier back. So, and in the early stages, there's always a succession of people walking in front of you. So, hopefully, our view won't be too obscured.
So we kick off here, hoofed into the air by Danny Greenside up the field as they struggled, eventually stayed up in National League South and now lead the way, top of the table, 2 points clear. Here comes Bradbury. Lays it off to his right, just outside the area, shot flies wide of Wiles Richards' goal. And Chippenham with their first real effort on target. It was Parsons, Tomlinson's header, cushioned to Alves, now drifts out to the right-hand side, 2 men on him, Spokes and Gravata. Spokes comes away with the ball, facing his own goal, threads it through. And a good challenge from Tilson, just disrupts the counter-attack there as Bradbury tried to break away, and he's in a tussle with Alves, and eventually the whistle blows for a free kick after a foul on Tilson just inside the Chippenham half. But so just a few words being said by referee Matthew Jackson to Gravata. He's gone to his pocket, yellow card in the 6th minute, and the home crowd don't like that. So free kick, 0-0 early on here at Harden Heroes Park. Brings with a free kick, diagonal out to the left. Steeping header, breaks for Tilson outside the box. Shot blocked, literally on his toe. Loses out. Chippenham have it back in the City half. Gravata sends it out to the left. Mayhew's there, leaves it. Johnson with a cross. Tomlinson just gets a telling flick on it. Still in the box, and it's scooped over the bar. Bit of a shinned effort for Chippenham. Johnson on the left for Chippenham Town. It's quite a slow build-up now with City. I mean, plenty of players behind the ball, looking for another 1-2. Tomlinson and Johnson. Johnson gets the cross, pulls it back, and a shot on the turn, well smothered by about 3 or 4 Bath City defenders. Parsons getting nowhere near goal out of it. And Tilson mops up. Sent forward towards Ash. Cushion header, finds Wilson. Nice play. Now Wilson tries to break through and he's blocked off by 𝗛𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗚. No foul though. And Ash can't steal it from Spokes, who's the deepest man in blue for Chippenham.
We referred in the introduction, I was at that game when City won 4-2 when Steve White was manager of Chippenham, and I've rarely seen a manager get more apoplectic than Steve White did that day, having been 2-0 up.
Oh, there's a blatant tug there by Tilson on the halfway line, and that's going to be a yellow card. And still 0-0.
I think having booked 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦 early on, he was almost obliged there to book Tilson.
Wilson has the ball just outside the area, carries it around to 𝗛𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗛. Low cross, and it deflects into the chest of the goalkeeper Henry at the near post. Closely shackled by Tilson, turns away on the right-hand side. Tilson gets a toe in, and the Rovers have it back.
Yeah, it's all a little scrappy in midfield at the moment.
And now Ash turns, and there could be a break on here, 3-on-2. Ash left side, onto his left foot, goes for goal, and it deflects off the boot of 𝗛𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗛, and he's drifting towards the middle of the box, but Chippenham clear it away.
For a youngster, he's looked increasingly comfortable, hasn't he, Tomlinson?
Yeah, he's only 22. And, yeah, former Plymouth youth. Made a couple of appearances at League One level for them. Alves fouled on the right. He's left it for Freer to swing in left-footed. He goes towards the left-hand side of the area. Header from Tomlinson. It tipped onto the bar by the goalkeeper, and it bounces on top of the goal frame a second time before going behind for a corner. But the closest we've come to a goal, and it was Tomlinson who's looked so good at the back so far, popping up at the sharp end there.
Yeah, Henry stretching for that. I thought initially he was going to have that easily covered.
Taken from the left-hand side. And whips in towards the near post. Tomlinson again, jump for it, and it's nodded goalwards, and it's a penalty to City. It was Tilson, I think.
Yeah, Tilson barged over.
Yeah, he had the header on goal that was blocked, and in doing so, he was bumped over. And the referee had a little think about it, Matthew Jackson, and then pointed to the penalty spot. And just before the midway point in this first half, City to Wilson. That's the time to think about this penalty kick. Here he comes, right-footed. Goes low into the bottom corner, and Chippenham now trail to Bath City midway through the first half. City, with Scott Wilson's 5th of the season, getting amongst the goals for the second game running after he hit the 3rd on Saturday.
And that's his 50th for the club. So Scott Wilson, having missed that penalty a couple of weeks back, on target here. I think he went for the safe option, didn't he? He didn't go to elevate the ball, went low, down to Henry's left-hand side.
Yeah, their record here, Harden Hewish, ever so impressive. Have to go back to Boxing Day 2005 in the Southern League Premier when Chippenham last got a victory. Never beaten City at National League South levels. Players getting bumped.
This is all getting a bit ferocious.
Ash has gone down now, inside the centre circle. Parcell had a little bump just now from Parcell. Tilson flicks the ball high towards the Chippenham back line. It's headed away to Bray on the right. The pressure from Freer.
Well, Ash gets to his feet, hobbling a little bit, but I think he'll run that off. He just got a knock on his leg as he went down, but for a minute there was 2 or 3 players down on the ground there.
Yeah, Ash is just signalling to the referee. There was a bit of a stamping gesture, high boot, and now Matthew Jackson goes back to him and says, just calm it down, trying to control this game. City lead now, just past the halfway mark. It's that Scott Wilson penalty, the 23rd minute. Still Luke Spokes, closed down by Alves. Takes the chip in midfield, laid off by Bradbury. Nice touch from Parsons. Bradbury closed down again by Greenslade. And Tilson fires the ball into possession of Wilson. Back to goal inside his own half. Gets this 1-2 with Alves, gets it back. Wilson to Rains. Now Alves turns. Takes it to the edge of the area, left-footed, fires it in! And the ball flies past the left post and the flying dive of Will Henry. Good chance that for Alves, picking the ball up in space in a central position.
Yeah, I think he wanted to get a bit of curve on that. Didn't quite get as much as he wanted.
They were actually ahead and lost here to Dorking Wanderers, so they'll be hoping that history strikes for a third time in a row there, with the team scoring first. Actually loses the game. Gravata tries a curler towards the top right corner, but it drifts over the bar and into the support, Bath City support behind the goal. Gravata comes in off the flank again, tracked by Rains. Mayhew tries to make room for a shot, but Alves does well defensively. Wilson gets around Haynes, but the referee's pulled him back. And writhing in agony on his right ankle is Haynes, and he might be going for his card. And Scott Wilson is booked.
I'm a little bit surprised at that.
Mayhew lays it back. Spokes now for the skipper. Haynes with a shot, takes a deflection and dips just to the left of Wells Richards' goal. On the left-hand side, he's going to curl it in, right-footed, chips it towards the far post. Tomlinson with a free header, doesn't get much distance on it. And then Ash chases the ball out. Sent up the flank. Parcell with a big shout and header. Ash, oh, poor touch from Marty Holloway, and Ash goes down, looked like he's tripped, he's back up, fires it in to the side netting of the near post. Well, Marty Holloway just limping slightly. I don't know if they did collide.
They're protesting vigorously to the referee there, Ash.
Well, they do have young Jack Poffley, who's a central defender on the substitutes. Perhaps he's going to come on.
But in fact, nobody's going to come on because the referee's blown for half-time. As we get underway.
So, City attacking up the hill towards the open terrace, defending the Green King stand. And it's with Johnson, who tries a shot from well outside the box, deflects out for a corner. Back into Bray's feet. Nice play, good close control. Mayhew, Bray right hand side, drifts it towards the far post, and the diving attempt from the young Poffley. What an introduction that would have been.
Chippenham for most of the game looked very secure, and then every now and again at the back they make a sort of glaring error. We've had one already when they just get the ball away and not really under any pressure.
Here's Alves and fires a shot straight at the goalkeeper, and he's played into the bottom corner. Ash with the rebound, and the flag stays down on the far side. Brad Ash on debut scores his first goal for Bath City just after half-time. It's his fourth of the season, and the Torquay lone man, deadly when the ball came to him inside the area. Keeper on the deck, Henry, after blocking the effort from Alves. And clinical from Brad Ash to make it Chippenham Town 0, Bath City 2.
Yeah, the block just wasn't good enough. It didn't come out that far, just on the edge of the 18-yard box, and you could see that Ash had time there, knew exactly where he wanted to place the ball, and well beyond the Chippenham keeper, Will Henry. So City go 2-0 up, and if they were a little bit edgy from that early Chippenham attack, that would certainly calm any nerves.
Too close for comfort in the last few weeks. The free kick is cleared away. It's drifted towards the edge of the box. Now, Mayhew on the break, takes it down the left, tracked by Russ. It's deflected, cleared by Joe Rates down the right-hand side. Nice turn from Mayhew. Leaves Ash flailing. Parsons lays it off. Andrews across. Now it's Bray on the wing. Sets it back to Andrews. Left-footed shot is blocked well by Parcell.
Yeah, he just put out a foot there, Parcell. That ball going towards the bottom right-hand corner of the goal.
Bradbury turns under the close attentions of Danny Greenslade, no foul, and now there is a free kick with Alves being bumped. He's holding his chin. And we're going to see another card here. And Parcell and Haynes, the two captains, going face to face right in front of the referee. Strong words in this A4 derby. And now Kieran Parcell's going to have a chat with the ref after waiting. Card comes out.
That looked like one of those boxing match standoffs for a moment, doesn't it? Where the two boxers just stand and stare at each other.
Spanning almost 20 years. In the last home victory that was done in the Southern League Premier. Freer picks off the ball and gives it to Alves. Threads it through to Wilson. Centre of the box on his left side. Skips one challenge. Back onto his right. Fires it through the keeper and in for 3-0. And City are running away with this game now.
Great move by Wilson there. Took the player on. He thought he was going to fire early on, then he hesitated, pulled the ball back, waited until the opening was there, and then putting it away. And, well, City, that's on the 62nd minute, goes 3-0 up here, and are really dominating this game now.
Wilson now on to 6 for the season. Got 2 this afternoon following his goal against Aveley on Saturday. He's back in form and he did ever so well because he had a lot to do. The ball came to him on the edge of the area. He had to carry it out to the left. Got past one challenge, got back onto his right foot and then powered the shot under the goalkeeper, Will Henry. "3-0 here for City as Bradbury tries to make something of a ball forward that got the better of Greenslade. Throwing up towards Wilson. Plays it off to Rains. The second attempt, he finds Alves. He's drifted out to that right flank. Takes the ball in, he's on his left foot. Turns back. Gives the ball away. Chippenham can play with Mayhew. Carries it up over the halfway line. Does well, skips another challenge. Pokes it through. Parsons left side of the area. Fires it across the goalkeeper and it flashes wide of the right post. Chippenham Town going close.
Got a deflection.
Perhaps another save. Mayhew did well there. He carried the ball from a very deep position all the way to the edge of the Bath City area. Short corner. Dawes gets the ball into the middle and a miss kick. Ball cleared as far as Johnson. Back in by Bradbury. Throws it forward to Bradbury. And Dawes gets it back. Fresh legs, takes it up the right-hand side. Bradbury on the right. Back inside, Dawes shoots across goal. And again, the player diving in at the far post. Can't turn it home. It was Alex Bray.
Well, 3-0 up and 71 minutes gone. You wonder whether Darren Way will be thinking about making some substitutions. Give one or two players a bit of a rest on a heavy pitch.
Good turn from Alves, fires it at goal with his right foot and he curls it right into the chest of Will Henry.
And City Chippenham don't really have a counter to that, do they? City are blocking balls at the back all the time, really massing into that defence.
Mayhew slides it in for McClure. Marked now by Greenslade, back to Mayhew. McClure on the turn, left-footed shot, but it's straight at goalkeeper Wiles Richards. Dawes has it again on the right. He's done well after coming on. And Mayhew, I think, just caught the City players. Ball's gone out for a throw. And referee Matthew Jackson just checking that everything's okay. So corner, the gloom was sort of dissipated. Rains with the cross towards the far post. Again, the goalkeeper blocked and it's poked into the side netting beyond the far post. Dawes cross into the middle. Cross looking for McClure, is headed out by Parcell. Dawes. And a shot on the turn from Spokes is straight at Wiles Richards. Caught it really well, Spokes on his left foot. Corner from the right. He's close to goals, headed away by Tomlinson. And the shot is a low one from the edge of the box from the Full-back Bray, who's started at right back, has moved across to the left. That's right. They're not worked an opening like City have with Wilson and Ash. And there is the final whistle. City with yet another big victory here at Hardenhurst Park to go along with previous victories they've had. 3-0 here back in 2017, a 3-1, a 4-1 some 4 years ago, with 2 late goals from Cody Cook. And this incredible run keeps going and going. That's now, I think, 6 victories in the last 9 visits, the other 3 were draws.
It is a phenomenal record, and one that I can't think City either hold or have held at any other ground. And for Chippenham fans, they must be sick to death of coming along here over a Christmas period and watching their side being unable to win against Bath City, almost regardless of whatever league position Bath are in. And if you went back a week, I'm not sure there's many Chippenham fans thought they would lose here 3-0 this afternoon. But a cracking victory it's been. 6 goals over the last 2 games, none conceded. It's City doing exceptionally well. City, well, what a great kind of week it's been.
Yeah, fantastic. 2 3-0 victories is perfection, really, because we've got scoring loads of goals and clean sheets as well. So
and
the whole
for
team,
a side where goal scoring seemed to be the real problem, didn't it? We knew the defence was strong, even though it was letting goals in, but you couldn't just see where the scoreline was coming from. Well, that victory against 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦, and you have to say Brad Ash looks a good signing with City until the end of the season, and he's looked sharp this afternoon. Not only looked sharp, but he's looked to be able to form a good partnership with Scott Wilson.
the goal there that he scored today was Alves, who managed to sort of work an opening in the centre of the area, fired at the keeper, good save from close range, but Henry was down and he was alive quickly to the rebound and finished it really well. It wasn't a bobbly finish or a sort of scuffed effort. He powered it into the corner. It was really good.
Well, as you can guess, we've had an absolutely cracking afternoon. Thank you very much for joining Chris and myself this afternoon. 3 goals for City, 2 for Scott Wilson, 1 a penalty on 22 minutes, the clincher on 62 minutes, and in between that, Brad Ash, the newcomer, the new loan signing from Torquay, he put one in on 50 minutes, meaning that City won 3-0 here at Hardenhurst this afternoon. The cracking record in Wiltshire continues. Thank you very much for joining us alongside the 1,716 people that were here to witness a 3-0 City victory.